Remember when Trump said that they're really after you and I'm just in the way? Well, we're starting to see it, and I know a lot of people have seen a lot more than what I'm going to show you, but we're starting to see how they're now basically arresting people when they want to speak freely and they're trying to speak to or debate an elected official. Remember, the government, no matter if you're a mayor, no matter if you're a governor, the president, you must abide by the Constitution. And it is our right to speak freely. Libs of TikTok put this out and said, the mayor of Surprise, Arizona had a constituent arrested. She was there. She was trying to speak freely, and they told her, you are not allowed. Take a listen to what happened.
Records requests that I have open right now that are, quote, pending legal review that I am entitled to request.
I've got to interrupt you here because...
Okay, are you going to stop the timer?
This is the public meeting forum that you agree to when you speak, and I want to read this to you, that there are oral communications during the city council meeting may not be used to lodge charges or complaints against any employee of the city or members of the body, regardless of whether such person is identified in the presentation by the name or by any other reference that tends to identify him or her.
That's all fine, well and good, but that's a violation of my First Amendment rights.
Yeah, so that's, well, this is your warning, okay?
Warning for what?
A warning for attacking the city attorney personally.
This is all factual information.
It doesn't matter.
You're violating my First Amendment rights.
This is what you agree to when you for speaking. This is the form.
It is unconstitutional, Mayor Hall.
Well, it's not unconstitutional.
It is.
And if you're
the Supreme Court has upheld. I could get up here and I could swear at you for 3 straight minutes, and it is protected speech by the Supreme Court. It is.
No, you can't.
Why don't you look at case law?
No, you can't.
I can.
So if you want to be
also the chair is engaged in debate. So
do you
point
want
of
to be
order.
escorted out of here? Do you want to be escorted out of here?
You're violating my First Amendment rights.
Talking.
You are violating my First Amendment rights.
That's your opinion.
It's not a matter of opinion.
Do you want to be escorted out, Ms. Massey? Because that's what's going to happen. And it's going to happen in the future also. Anytime you attack
That's why you changed the rules.
Or any
That's why you changed the rules.
This has been on the back of this form.
I understand, Mayor Hall, but that is completely unconstitutional.
No, it's
You're
not.
also engaging in debate, and so you should actually be yielding the floor to somebody else managing.
Chief, could you have somebody come down here and escort Ms. Massey out?
Really? Is that necessary?
Chamber? Yes, I think it is.
In front of my 10-year-old daughter, you're going to escort me out for expressing my First Amendment rights.
She can go with you.
I'm not leaving.
Well.
I'm expressing my first. Do not touch me. Do not put your hands on me.
Can you just step out with me?
Do not put your hands on me.
Come on out.
Do not put your hands on me.
Come out with me now before you get arrested. Do you understand?
Are you detaining me?
Yes.
Why am I being detained? Under what charges? Under what charges?
Okay, so
Hey, I have personal property. Hold on. You cannot touch me.
Yeah, I know. She can go out there. Okay. I'll entertain a motion.
So that should tell you everything you need to know. That these people, they will violate your constitutional rights. Now, what are you fighting for? You're fighting for your freedoms. Isn't this what the founding fathers fought for? Isn't this why they implemented the Second Amendment? Think about what's happening out in France. Think about what's happening out in the UK. You can be arrested for a meme. You can be arrested for reposting something that the government does not like. Think about it for a second. They don't like what you're saying. You can be arrested. Isn't this why we fought against the British? Isn't this why there was the Magna Carta? They're going back to that time period. So what are the people of this country fighting for? What are the people of the other countries fighting for? Their freedoms. Once again, we're back to where we started. And our founding fathers told us from the very, very beginning, we give you about something like 200 years of freedom. We got a little bit more than that, but you're going to have to fight for them once again. This is not an isolated incident. This is happening all over the country, and it's going to get worse and worse as time goes on. The rule that the piece of paper that the mayor said does not override the Constitution. Rules are not laws. And when you're speaking to an elected official who's part of the government, this is why our founding fathers put this in there, where you have the right to speak freely. You have a right to address your grievances against the government. I think people now are really starting to understand. And if Trump was out of the way, this would be 1,000 times worse.